All right, so let's get back to the powdered milk.
Powdered milk, yeah. So mum
This
says
is
to
definitely
me,
better than powdered milk.
I know.
Right?
Mum says to me, go to the local shops down the street, and go get some milk. And I was like, awesome, milk, yes, right?
You're like, yay.
Milk, right? So I'll go down there. I'm happy, and we're getting milk, and pay for my milk. I'm walking back up. It's called the Black Hill. It's in Lumber.
Black Hill.
Yeah. So this place I'm talking about is called Lumber Tubs. It's part of the London Overspill.
Okay.
So Lumber Tubs, pretty rough area. But when you're living in that area, you don't, it's normal life, right?
Yeah. You don't know anything different.
Don't know anything different. You just
don't have
know
something
that
to compare it to, right?
Exactly. But your nature kicks in of being defensive. Whatever. I'm walking up the Black Hill, and then these 7 kids from my neighborhood that I know that we're about the same age are walking down, and I know there's some beef between me and them lot, right? I'm like,
so
you shoot.
And 7,
yeah. I'm not gonna mention names because they might see this, right? But they're from my neighborhood. I'll mention a couple names actually because maybe they'll tune in. But anyways, I'm walking up and I see these 7. I was like, oh shit, it's on. It's gonna happen. You don't really run. I don't know what happens in thought, but okay, it's on.
Yeah.
Without even knowing, milk's gone. It's splashed everywhere.
And you were so excited for that milk too.
But one of those moments where I freaking lost it.
Yeah, because of the milk.
Yeah, I lost it.
Wow.
And when you're in that state, that's happened to me a few times actually. When you're in that state, you're not feeling anything. Remember, it's sounds.
Yeah.
Obviously you do feel, but I'm just saying most of it's a sound. That's how that's my relationship to it. It's like it's the thud,
So you hitting and you getting
I'm getting hit, yeah.
It's just thud,
so,
thud.
But I remember like I wanted to annihilate every one of those guys, right? And I had a little bit of backup. Some other friends that I know saw what was happening,
right?
And they kind of held back a few of the guys, pushed them off me. And my neighborhood friend I grew up with, his name is Christian Balthazar. I think he's not in a good place right now. I'll talk about him a little bit later on. But and then another good friend of mine, he committed suicide. His name is Lee Morrison. Wow. Great guy, man. Lee Morrison was one of those guys that stuck up for me when I was growing up as a kid. And then there was another guy named Eddie McGuire, and he was there. And but yeah, man, it was just these guys held them back, and so I got a chance to get one-on-one with these people. I was doing a pretty good job.
So made it a fair fight, basically.
Fair as it could be, right? But every one of them got a good whooping.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I lost the milk, man.
Oh man! So you're more upset about the milk than actually having to fight 7 guys.
Exactly. And people's milk bottles because the milkman used to deliver milk. And
so they were still in glass bottles.
They were stealing milk from you. You get milk stolen from you. And so milk was kind of like, it was important, right? Because it goes with cereal.
No, what I meant is it was in a glass bottle.
It was in a glass bottle.
So your glass bottle was basically busted.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Man, it was something that I never forget because I remember how rough it was not to have milk, right?
Yeah.
And just little things like that, and yeah, those 7 people got it, and I think to this day, if we ever met in a pub, we'd be fine.
Really? You guys just talk and laugh about it, right?
Exactly. It would be fine.
So you took on 7 guys and basically you got the best
with
of
7 kids, all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, you were a kid too, right? I mean, if you're a man now and you took on 7 kids, that'd be different. But
again, what's happening? I'm getting a reinforcement of a belief now. I'm getting almost conditioned to like, okay, I think I could stand up for myself a bit better. You know what I mean?